The greatness of the Raiders. Some may scoff, but what other pro sports team is instantly identified with a song like Equality? Or was his greatest accomplishment providing the NFL with a much-needed villain?
If there's anything we've ever done that I'm particularly proud of, I would have to say that the perpetuation of the greatness of the Raiders, to take a professional football team and give it a distinct characteristic that's different from all others.
The thing that disturbed me most of all was the bad faith and fair dealing. For 3 years, I waited to hear Commissioner Rozelle finally tell us the reason that he wanted to split up this territory amongst the owners. They wanted it for themselves.
Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players. We could get the greatest coaches. The great games we've played in. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
The effort is outstanding. How about those Raiders, man? Bang, bango, baby. Let's go.
And then the last card on the Supernova, that's sick. At a 1-of-1, baby. That's a 1-of-1. 1-of-1 Supernova. Bango like a mother.
Bang, bango, baby. Let's go. Holy yeah, this is a 1-of-1, bro. Supernova. Hardcore. Bang, bango, baby. Let's go.
Yo, happy Friday. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing tonight? Got a lot of stuff to open tonight. Gonna get into some stuff. I am going to be going to a card show tomorrow. So one of the things I wanted to open was some packages. I've been saving some stuff that's not exactly Raiders based, or some stuff that's going to be mixed with football, baseball, I think basketball. So that's kind of part of tonight's show. Tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some cards together, and then I'll try my best tonight after I get done doing the show to kind of air out some of the stuff I'm gonna be bringing to this card show. I'm gonna try to. My goal is like several things. So one, if I can, depends on how many people are there and what cards they have. But my goal is to trade for either like vintage Raider cards, or so I'll tell you guys the game plan. But vintage Raider cards, or maybe high graded Raider cards. Okay, PSA 9, 10, depending on cost, of course, right? But so if I can do a trade for something like that, then that's like my main goal, or like for my personal collection. And then the next thing is my youngest son is a soccer fan. So if there's any cool like soccer cards, I might try to trade something for, a card for him. And then my other son, he likes basketball. He was kind of doing the hockey thing for a minute, but he's kind of more into basketball, it seems like. So I might try to see if there's like a basketball card he might want for his PC. But Warcraft from Ohio, what up? Salute. Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Michael 918, dude. I finally finished Tops. Dude, don't get me started, bro. He said take your Caleb May and Drake. God, I'm an idiot. Take your Caleb Williams and Drake May autos. So yeah, that baseball messed me up, bro. That baseball jacked me all up, dude. I'm still trying to recover. That took what, like over an hour to do that one box? That was crazy, dude. I don't think I'll do that again. That was a lot of work. Definitely gonna have to change some stuff if I ever do a big box like that again. That was pretty nuts. I think even football, but football, I don't know. Football's a little different for me because like I follow football, so I know the players. I'm a little more excited when it comes to football. Baseball, I know some of the bigger names. Other than that, dude, I get, it's just kind of like not my thing. But the older stuff, baseball, I kind of remember some of those guys a little bit more. But yeah, man, excited for this little card deal tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be very big, so that's the only disappointing thing. But at least it'd be a good opportunity for me to get my feet wet, take my two sons there, kind of check out, see what they got there, and we'll see. I'd love to be at a situation where I can work out a trade with someone, whether it's for me, my PC, or like one of my sons, and then maybe record it for you guys. But I don't know like how people are with people recording stuff, so I'll have to get a feel for it and see. So I know guys vlog and stuff like that, and I'd love to do that. But I think there's some legalities that you may have to be careful on if you're showing people's faces. If you don't show their face and you just show like aim it down the cards, you might be okay. But you always got to be a little like cautious if you're doing that. You start recording people and you don't tell them or don't have written consent, that can end up being an issue. So, I know there's been some newer-ish card collectors that have kind of asked some questions. So I'm thinking I didn't get to prep a whole lot for this show, but maybe in the future, maybe we'll try to spend 5 minutes talking something about cards. When we open up the show is what I'm thinking. So, because I've been thinking about it for a while, I just don't want to lead anybody astray, but I'll just start with the basics. So if you've been collecting cards, this is stuff that you already know. But to those that maybe are on the fence or maybe newer to card collecting or something like that, I'll put it simply. There's pretty much 3 ways you can purchase cards, okay? One is you just buy a box outright from Walmart or Target or from a card show or card shop, something like that. So you buy the box directly. Obviously, you get all those cards. If you're trying to, the downside, there's a lot of upsides and downsides to each option. But the downside of buying a whole box is if you're trying to PC your team, it's going to be like a lot harder to get your team if you're buying a box. Now, the upside is, you could hit a big card, like maybe a CJ Stroud or something that might be more valuable, but it's a gamble. And everything I'm going to tell you is a gamble. So 1 is just buy a box outright. 2 is to go like through a breaker and you buy like a Raider spot, or if it's a random team deal, and you buy that break for your team and you'll get all those cards tentatively, because some breakers won't send you the base cards. So if you're going to buy a break, make sure if you want the base cards, which is like the ones that aren't numbered and they're not fancy or they're not rookies, if you want the base cards, you got to make sure you ask that breaker if they're going to give you the base, or if they're willing to, if they normally do, or if they don't normally do it, if they're willing to give you the base cards. Because sometimes there's a stipulation in that, I found out over time. So ask questions like that. Breaks are a gamble. The nice thing about a break versus, say, buying a box of cards is in a break, you might, spend 40, 50, sometimes more, but like we'll just say $50 for a break. Okay. And maybe that has 6 boxes in there, half a case. 6 boxes of cards. And then if you're trying to PC your team, you're going to have a lot better chance to hitting your team for $40 or $50. And it depends on the team. Like if you're trying to get the Texans, CJ Stroud, or a team that had a quarterback high in the draft, you're obviously going to pay a lot more. So keep that in mind as well. But you're still paying less than if you went and bought a box outright, because some of these boxes might be $300, $350 and up to like $650. So the point is that you pay a smaller amount, you can get all the teams for that you want, or all the cards for your team you want to collect. Okay. And then you're paying a fraction of what it would cost for a full box. So that's the positive part about breaks. The not so good part is I've been in breaks where like you literally won't hit much cards for your team. Okay. But that's the same if you buy a box too, really, if you're trying to hit your team. So that's kind of the downside as far as the breaks go. And if you're doing like National Treasures or Flawless, you're going to pay a ton of money for a spot, depending on how many boxes they're breaking. So, keep that in mind. And then lastly is eBay. eBay is one of probably the biggest way to purchase cards. It can be overwhelming. I'll be honest. If you're just getting into it, it can be overwhelming. So it's like, where do you start? For me, it was like you start with one of your favorite players or an old school player, whether it's Charles Woodson or I don't know, Willie Brown or Ken Stabler, or I'm just mentioning Raider guys, but Bo Jackson, that was kind of one of the first ones I started looking at. You just type in Bo Jackson card. If you want an autograph card, type in Bo Jackson autograph card, on eBay. Bo Jackson autograph, and then put like a /5, for like an autograph that's going to be numbered to 5, so you can get an idea. Obviously, the autographs and the number cards are going to be more, but, you can go online to eBay and you can find good cards just to start out. So like what I would say is, I don't know if I would start doing breaks if you're starting out, because it can be very demoralizing and expensive. I'd say either go the route of like buying a box or going on eBay and buying cards individually. The downside to eBay is like you don't really know the condition of the card, and there's shady people on eBay and stuff. So, and there's shady people everywhere. So, you do have to be careful even buying cards on eBay. Okay. Especially expensive cards. If you're doing the more or less expensive, no, probably not as big a deal. If they're already slabbed, like from PSA, not that big a deal. Most of the stuff, I don't know. At this point, it was 50-50, but for the most part, most of my stuff at the beginning was all eBay buys. So, I'll go on eBay and I'll do a separate video at some point, but I'll just like kind of add stuff to my cart, and then, I'll go revisit it. I'll kind of get maybe 20 cards I might want in my cart. I'm not going to pay for all of them. And then I'll just pick out my best ones. If I have a $50 budget or whatever I want to spend on cards, I'll kind of go that route. And that's what I've seen to be a better scenario for my personal collection and getting what I want, as opposed to buying breaks or boxes. I mean, like if you guys were here earlier, I spent, I don't know, it was over $100 on like 3 boxes. Yeah, the boxes weren't real expensive. You're not guaranteed autos in them and stuff like that, but I really didn't hit anything. There was nothing that was like, oh my God, so maybe I could sell some of those cards down the road and get my money back or get close to it. But, that's the thing with buying boxes too. So like, it's all kind of risky unless you're going to go the eBay route and buy cards directly. So, I know, a lot of you guys already know this, but I have had some questions, so I'll try to intermix some card stuff here and there, maybe as we let people like kind of hop in here, and we'll talk about a few things here and there. So but yeah, Michael, I'm definitely taking the Drake May. And Caleb Williams, he said I went to the grocery store and you were still doing it. I know, yeah, it was crazy. Warcraft Ohio said my son is 20 and wants nothing to do with my cards. Yeah, I mean, when I was 20, I got out of cards. I didn't want anything to do with them either. They think it's silly till they're older. And like you said, you have a lot of, what'd you say, Jeter? Jeter was a stud. And at some point, if you have 2,000 Jeter cards, I mean, I'm guessing you probably have some good cards. At some point, those Jeters might be pretty pricey, so he might want something to do with them once those cards are worth money, so. And I think with card collecting, it depends, but I think there's going to be like a younger genre of like age group that's going to want to collect, and then they'll probably hit like maybe that 20s, 18, 20 range, early 20s, not want nothing to do with it. And then maybe, towards the end of their 20s or mid 20s, maybe they'll want something else to do with it, kind of thing, is kind of what I would anticipate. Because when you're in your 20s, you want to go party or hang out with your friends or whatever, Keep them pretty busy and all that stuff. So, going to school. So like a lot of people may not even have time for it or whatnot. So, I wouldn't write it off like, he's not going to do it yet. I mean, my son's 12 right now, but he'll probably hit a phase where he probably won't want to collect at some point, I'm guessing, but then maybe later on he'll want to get back into it. So you also got to think, bro, Fanatics wants to grow the market by 10%, and Fanatics owns Topps, as most of us know. But for us to kind of brainstorm and think about what is it going to take for Fanatics to grow the market by 10%? How are they going to do that? What's their game plan? How are they going to achieve it? Like I just have so many questions. Obviously, they're probably not going to do it overnight. But there's a lot of steps that they're going to have to take to grow the market by 10%. I forget what it is. Somebody had said something a while back about the amount of like for card collecting, what's spent on advertisement, and what was it, like 1% or 4%? But like essentially, there's like no advertisement for card collecting, and I don't think Fanatics and Topps are going to advertise right now, while Panini has the rights to basketball and football. But at some point, we're going to be watching, my opinion at least, we're going to watch football games, and you're going to see, Fanatics Topps commercials for card collecting, and they're going to hype up the market, and they're going to make cards worth a lot of money somehow. And, whether it's buybacks or put a bounty on a card or something like that. But Fanatics and Topps are going to do some crazy stuff in the future, I think, to grow the market. So just because someone don't want to be part right now, don't mean later on they may, that might not change. You know what I mean? So, all right. What do you guys think? You guys want to get this party started? Should I start with first? I'm going to flip the camera around. All right. I'm going to start this off on a negative note. Okay. As much as I hate to do this, but I'm always going to try to be honest with people. I don't want to lead anybody astray. And, the way I look at card collecting, whether it's a breaker or eBay, you buy a box, like I am the customer, right? If I'm paying for something, I am the customer. So I always want to try to be transparent with people, whether it's good experience or bad experience. And the first one I'm going to share is a somewhat bad experience. And maybe I'm like over analyzing it, or maybe it's just on me. I don't think it is, but I'll tell you, I'm not going to tell you the breaker's name, but I'll tell you the situation. So, because it kind of pissed me off. This guy was doing like hot packs. Okay. If you guys don't know what those are, essentially you'd have like envelopes like this. You'd have numbers on them, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, they were like $75 to $80. You buy a pack. It could be anything from like a PSA slabbed card to a nice card to, he had like some baseball bats, some memorabilia, some jerseys, a bunch of different things like that. Okay. And so you pick a number. It was like 1 to 75. You pick a number, you pay $75 or whatever. He pulls a pack, and whatever's in there, you get. Or if it says like, baseball bat, autographed baseball bat, or baseball, you get that item. So this breaker, he's a cool guy, Army vet, and he had a Bo Jackson autographed baseball bat that I wanted. Okay. And he had like 75 of these like hot packs. And I wasn't going to buy all 75, obviously. I mean, you could go buy a Bo Jackson for, once you get up to like maybe 5 or 6 hot packs buying, you could go buy the bat. So I bought like 2 spots, and he was very like Chicken Little is the nicest way I can put it, about if the Bo bat was even in like part of the 75 lot of the hot packs you could get. So like you'd pull the pack, it'd have like maybe a one touch or a top loader. It would say Bo Jackson autograph bat. But he didn't, he's like, well, I didn't mix them up. He's like, I have an autograph Bo Jackson bat. I'm not sure if it's in this one or if it's going to be in the next one. And I'm like, well, how do you not fucking know? Like you're advertising it like as if there's going to be a Bo Jackson bat in here, or there possibly could be. You're advertising it like that, and then you're not sure if it's even in the hot packs or not. And so that's the first thing that like pissed me off. I kind of blew it off. I was like, okay, whatever. I bought, I don't know. I started with like 2 spots, and then I think I bought 2 more. Not the first time, I don't think. And I think I bought 2 the first night. And then the next night I go there. And so it went from like 75 numbers, and they would, you pick a number and they would blank out. So kind of like a lottery, when the lottery balls drop or whatever. But like, so say if 3 and 27 and 45 and all these numbers come off the board, right? They're like blanked out. And I go to bed, I wake up, he does another live stream, and he's got 75 hot packs again. So the numbers that people had bought, like myself, that were blanked out, then all of a sudden, guess what? Now all of a sudden he's got 75 hot packs again, which pissed me off because I'm like, no, dude, like you should not fucking reset all the numbers. And maybe this is petty on my part, but you should not be able to like reset all the numbers back to 75. And then you're leading people along, like dangling a carrot in front of their face for the Bo Jackson bat. I still kind of said, screw it, whatever. And then he was like, I told him, I was like, I'll trade you, like at some point I'd bought like 3 hot packs from him. And I was like, I'll trade you all 3 of my hot packs for the Bo Jackson bat. The Bo Jackson bat's valued $300, maybe $400 max for an autographed Bo Jackson bat. So I told him, I was like, look, I'll trade you all the cards I just got, which you can make more money off of, like reselling them, for the Bo Jackson bat. He's like, yeah, I'll think about it. And then he's like, he's like, I don't know, kind of thing. And then he's like, you know what? Message me. So I messaged him. So this is like after the second night. I messaged him like, hey, I want to like trade for that Bo Jackson bat. And he's like, well, I thought about it. And a lot of people are like, intrigued by the Bo Jackson bat, and they want, they're excited about the Bo Jackson bat, and they want to, try to win the Bo Jackson bat as well. So it went from, I'm probably not explaining it the best, but it essentially went from, he was unsure about the bat even being in there. And then he's like, remove completely, I'm trying not to get too fired up, but he tells me like, yeah, message me and I'll consider trading the Bo Jackson bat. And I message him and he's like, no, I'm not going to trade the Bo Jackson bat because all these other people want it. And then so the third night, he resets all the numbers again, dude. So all the numbers like I'd bought and stuff, or anybody bought, he resets it all over again. And then on the third night, he pulls the Bo Jackson bat out of the box. So he's like, oh, make sure it's in here and I'll display it. And he puts the Bo Jackson bat up there. I bought it. I think at this point I'd spent like, I could have already bought the Bo Jackson bat, I think, by how much money I spent. I think I bought 4 or 5 of his spots, and he displayed it. And I think I bought 1 spot after that. And I was so pissed. I'm like, you know what? I'm not fucking buying from you ever again, bro. And so to each his own. If you're a breaker and you want to be shady, or you don't fucking handle your business right, that's your own fucking prerogative, dude. That's your own business. It's not my job to tell you what the fuck to do or when the fuck to do it. But I'll tell you this right now, me as a customer, I will never, ever buy anything from your fucking chump ass again. That was some dangling carrot, chicken little, weak ass shit you fucking pulled. And, it's not even, to me, like the dollar amount, yeah, whatever. It's the fucking principle, bro. It was some chicken little fucking shit. And so I don't like it, and I'll never buy anything from that motherfucker again. And, so I don't want to get too fired up, but I do want to be honest, man, because there's people out there, and this was a shady situation. I should have seen it. It's my own fault. Like, right. I got no one to blame. I don't want anybody. I don't want a sad sobby country song, but I'll just be honest with you guys. Like, that's a bad situation where I thought a breaker led people astray and then was like, yeah, I'll trade it. And then like backtracked. Everybody wants this Bo Jackson bat, so I'm going to put it in for everybody. Which I get, but that wasn't what he kind of told me to begin with. You know what I'm saying? He like let it on like he was gonna trade me, and then like Sideshow Bob me. You know what I mean? Like nobody Like, yeah, there's Bo Jackson fans out there, but like nobody like is probably as big a Bo Jackson fan as I am, in my opinion, at least. And even if they are, nobody even gave a shit about the Bo Jackson bat until I started talking about it in his live stream. You know, then people wanted it. So it's just like you're in high school and there's like some kid playing with a cool toy or something, or your brother or whatever. You don't want the cool toy till everybody else is playing with it, and then all of a sudden everybody else wants it, dude. Nobody even gave a shit about the Bo Jackson bat till I said I would fucking trade him something for it. So it's some soft ass shit. So the point is, I'm not going to mention the breaker's name, and I didn't want to like, you know, I just want to get the negative shit out of the way so we get to the positive shit, because like there is a lot of positive stuff in here. But the first stuff we're going to open is from Mr. fucking Chicken Little. Thinks he's running shit smooth, and it ain't fucking smooth at all. And, you know, I don't think he's subscribed to me, but if he is, please fucking unsubscribe, because I do not want anything to fucking do with you, man. So that's all I got to say. Gonna keep it real. So the point is, there's shady people out there. You got to watch out for shady people, guys. And I should have known better. I got no one to blame but myself. But that's somebody that sometimes you're going to learn something from, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to do business with them, man. I don't want to give them my business. And that's your right as the customer. Guess what? That's your right. And if they don't want to change or they want to be them, then they can be them. You know what I mean? And that's all I'll say about that, man. So, all right, man. Let me get in the chat here, and then let's flip this camera around, open some stuff. Sammy77, salute. How's it going, man? Trays, cards, cars, and comics mix too. Appreciate that. How you doing? He said, wow, I just put a bow bat on display in my office. I was thinking so it was maybe a couple hundred. It depends on the bat. They can go for $350. I still want one, bro, but I'll just buy one outright. Yeah, it sounds like he didn't want to give it to me in the first place. Yeah, and it might just be me complaining. There's that possibility too. But I just think, like, even if he was like, I'm not going to trade you the bat, the fact that he's doing hot packs and resetting it every fucking night after people buy it, I think that's shady, dude. I really do. And you know what? People that sell the hot packs, maybe they think that's cool. I don't, dude. If you're going to do hot packs and if you're going to dangle the carrot in front of somebody's face to buy it, and then you're resetting the number count every night to where nobody's ever going to hit the fucking carrot, I think that's kind of a shady way to do business. You know, maybe they can justify it, or the breaker or the card shop can justify it by resetting it every night. But if you're going to reset it every night, guess what? You should have more like memorabilia and more hot items. You know what I mean? If your floor of an item is $15-$20 and your ceiling is say $300-$350 and you're selling it for $75 to $85, I just personally feel like your resets, you better be adding in enough back in the pot of the hot packs to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, it's shady. I think it's shady. I really do, dude. I'm sorry, but I can't see people doing business like that. But Warcraft said, my packs are only 26, but they're all baseball, so it's not your thing. Nice, bro. And like, if you're resetting it, it depends on how you're doing it. If your advertisement is this Bo Jackson bat, okay, and you're resetting it every time, I feel like that's a lot different, guys, than freaking like something else. You know what I mean? Like, if trying to think of how to like explain it, okay? If I'm going to sell you in my hot pack that you have a chance to get this Davante Adams jersey, right? It's moving the goalpost mid kick, dude. That's the problem I have with it. The principle, right? If I'm going to be like, hey, you can win this helmet. I'm not. This helmet is not up for auction. This is my baby. But if I was doing hot packs and I'm like, hey, you could win this Davante Adams helmet, and there's 75 hot packs, right? And you buy 20 of them. You spend a shit ton of money on hot packs trying to win this fucking Davante Adams helmet, and say there's 50 hot packs total. And then you go to sleep, I go to sleep, I wake up, I reset the hot packs back to 50. So you just bought like half of the hot packs for like, 25 of them suckers. And then you're resetting it, but yet the prize item is still out there I think that's shady. Like if you're gonna do it, to where, if not you, but like if someone's gonna do it where this is the hot ticket item and you're gonna reset it every single show or every single stream, I think people should really think about if that's fair to people that have spent a lot of money to buy those hot packs. And I'm not specifying you, I'm not attacking you, but you see what I'm saying? Because like I've seen other people, maybe not myself, but spend a ton of money. You know, like this dude was trying to get, I think it was like a Mickey Mantle card or something like that. And he stayed there the whole night and like kept buying. So like I get it. But like imagine if he had spent that $4,000 or $6,000, everything gets reset. He wakes up next day to try to like, you know, start fresh or whatever to try to still hit it, and he still misses it. He's got to start all over from scratch. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I do see how there's perspectives of both people, like the business owner and the customer. I do understand that concept. I'm not like oblivious to that. But I also think there should be like a moral integrity factor of what you're promoting and what like you're selling. And if you're changing, like if you're kicking the ball and we're in a football game and middle of the kick, you move the goalpost. You know what I mean? And I think that is not right. So that's how I feel about it. Some will disagree with me, and I get it, but I'll just be like straight up with you. I don't think that's the way that it should be done. But that's if you're dangling the carrot in your main hot ticket item. Most people don't do it the way he does, bro. You know what I mean? Like most people are doing hot packs with cards. You know what I mean? It's not like you have a helmet in the background and you can get this Davante Adams helmet. You're displaying this Bo Jackson bat. You're displaying all this other stuff, you know, that's the big ticket item you can win. And then you're going to reset it every night. You know what I mean? So that's the problem I have with it, at least. If you're doing just cards and you're resetting them every night, that's different. You're not advertising a hot ticket item like a bat or something else. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Get in the chat, and then we'll flip this around, man. Well, we all learn. I got screwed on one breaker on whatnot first and last time I gave him money. Yeah, it happens, man. I have 50 packs total. Not adding any. And one person will get my 89 Griffey. Yeah, and like, so if you're doing hot packs, like I'm not busting on you, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's also in how you present it. There's a lot of good breakers out there. Don't get me wrong, bro. There is some really good breakers out there. But I just felt like the whole thing, like it was just like a multitude of things. So, you know, at the end of it, I don't know, maybe I'm complaining for no reason, but I'm not going to buy anything from him. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. I'll buy from you, like, right? Like we build a relationship. I like what you're bringing to the table. I'll buy from you, but I'm not just going to buy from somebody that I feel like the way they went about it, there was just too much shady stuff. You know what I mean? So no, you're good, bro. You can advertise on here. You know what I mean? I mean, at some point I'd like to interview some sports fans and stuff. I've done a couple on here, but you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll advertise for people a little bit. So yeah, it's all good, man. All right, enough complaining. Let's get into some good stuff, some good breakers. We'll start with the one I'm not exactly happy with. We'll get that one out of the way, and let's move on to some cool stuff, guys, because we do. All right, this one, I'm going to start with the big one because it's I'm not going to be able to see it. I mean, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't like I got all bad stuff. Just it pissed me. Keep in mind, Bo Jackson is my favorite athlete, football, baseball player all time. Nobody, no Michael Jordan. There's no athlete out there that, in my book, for my personal fandom, is bigger than Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is my, pyramid top. So it gets a little rambunctious when it comes to my guy Bo. All right. So this is one of the items I got for buying hot packs This is the best item. I'm going to show you right here because my camera wigs out and all that when I flip it around. And this, even though I'm a Raiders fan, oh, and it's authentic. The black bags are authentic. So it should be like true NFL, not a custom. And this, my friends, is an autograph, authentic Justin Jefferson jersey. And even though I'm a Raiders fan, I don't care. I mean, that's a sick-ass jersey. And you know what the sad thing is? This thing should sell for probably about $300 if I find the right person to buy this. And all I want, bro, is an autographed Bo Jackson bat. Like that's all I want. Like, this is cool. I like this, but I really want an autographed Bo Jackson bat with black bat with a blue ink. Like, that is, I have a shelf up here. It'd look amazing, And I still got pretty cool. I can maybe trade this or sell this for like $300. Justin Jefferson, he's a hot item right now. So I did get, it wasn't like I got all dog shit from this dude, but I was literally going to trade him this. Wait till you see what I was going to give this motherfucker, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. I was going to give him this and like 2 other cards for the Bo Jackson autograph bat. And those Bo Jackson bats are only like $300, $350 max, dude. If you're paying more than $400 for one of those autographed Bo Jackson bats, that's too much, in my opinion. So, pretty sweet autograph jersey. It does have the cert here. So, and I just opened this. Like, I haven't opened this till like everything. Like, I've pre-cut everything, but everything I'm opening right now, guys, like I haven't like actually opened. So it's a sick jersey. I'm hoping I can trade it for a Bo Jackson bat in the future, right? Like, oh man. He said, Art Warcraft said, I have one. Let's see. He said, I have one auto jersey. The only football players I collect. That's OBJ. My friends bought it for me when I was turned 50. Oh, nice, man. Hell yeah. That's cool as hell. So you should probably hold on to that jersey. My age like wine. Yeah, I thought about it, bro. But I want a Bo Jackson bat, bro. All I want is my Bo. Bo knows, bro. Like, so it's all good. We'll see, man. You know what I mean? That, or it'd have to be like a really nice Raider card, like a PSA 9 or 10, depending on what it is or something, So, all right, give me 1 minute and then flip the camera around. We got a big box to go through, guys. These are not going to be opening any fresh packs of cards or nothing. This is going to be all stuff. And we got all sports in here. I'll finish the few slabs I did get from him, and we'll just keep it moving forward, man. There's a few other breakers that I do want to advertise for because I thought they did a really good job. I haven't bought from these other breakers in a while, but I want to show them some love and show you guys we got a banger at the very end here we're going to be getting into. So appreciate you guys. Give about 1 minute, and then we'll come back here in just a minute. All right, make sure we're good. Adjust my green screen here. right. All right, let's go. So this is from the same dude. How about CJ Stroud? Jim at 9. I feel like I should put this in a... Should we display all these? I feel like we should, huh? So CJ Stroud, hot ticket item. That's pretty sick. And then Giannis. Giannis Tempo. I think that's how you pronounce it. PSA 9. And I'm all about sharing the love, man. I just want people to be fair, dude. You know what I mean? And just be honest, dude. And when people aren't, or I feel like there's maybe some deception, it definitely makes me not happy. So. All right, so right here we got a Marvin Mims. So this is all from that same breaker. 101 out of 149. So I think that Mims will be good for the trade show. Hopefully find some Bronco fans to trade with on that sucker. And then... And hopefully they have some Raider stuff for me. How about that? 91 Emmitt Smith. Ultra Fleer. PSA 9. Not as rookie. It's not like a banger card. I know it's Fleer, but I don't even like that's probably like a $20 card, I'm thinking, or something. I don't know. All right, and then this should be the last one from him, I believe. I'll be honest, this one, I might keep this one just because I think Brady cards are going to go up over time kind of thing. That's probably my first like semi-cool or semi-expensive Brady card. So I'll probably keep that Tom Brady, I'm thinking. But I don't know. I guess it depends on the trade. What do you guys think? Should I offer the Brady up for trade or should I hold on to that bad boy? I'd rather hold on to the Brady than the Justin Jefferson jersey, I'm thinking. Because I think Brady has more upside potential, but... Pull the comments up so you guys are saying. Should probably hold on. Brady will always carry value. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I was thinking. All right, so speaking of good breakers, let's start out with the LBC. The LBC. So, do you guys remember? I know some Raider fans probably were upset at me. You remember the 49er jersey that I got in a break? And I showed it on my channel, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a month ago or something. So, I was watching a breaker, and it was really in there. he was a 49er fan, and I told him, I was like, hey, bro, I got a Debo Samuel jersey I'm going to be selling, or I might consider trading. And he's like, oh, yeah? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I don't have any like jersey or like Raider stuff. I was like, well, you have Raider cards? He's like, yeah, let me go look. He comes out with some Raider cards, and he had a lot more I thought he would have. I thought he was going to bust out some ones that weren't very cool. And so we got to make room. Should we leave CJ Stroud up maybe? That one I'll definitely trade. I'll have to look all this up. This one I'll definitely trade. And then Emmitt Smith. Definitely willing to trade that guy. Well, I'm not sure about is Tom Brady. But he comes out with all these Raider cards. I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm down to do a trade for the 49er jersey I had. It was a Debo Samuel autograph for some Raider cards. And this is the deal we decided on. The Debo Samuel jersey for these Raider cards. $340 out of $399. Trey Tucker. He threw some in I don't really care about. This Trey Tucker, it's kind of cool. I really don't care about it, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it sounds maybe not nice or whatever. And this is LBC Breaks on TikTok. And then rookies right here. This is another one that wasn't like, he kind of threw this one into, I think, but that one wasn't like that crazy or anything. This is one that I did want. So this is a Devontae Adams, and I just liked, even though it's not like a super high value card or whatever, I just like the Raider shield in the background. I like how the Raider shield you can see is like, you know, outlined like that. I think that's pretty sick. This one is numbered for Devontae Adams. It's a 406 out of 499. But yeah, so I thought that's a cool football with that shield in the background. And then Mad Max Crosby right here, 50 out of 349. And the main reason I wanted to do this trade was for this card right here. Aiden O'Connell, 101. It is wild card. So I know it's not like Panini or whatever, but so I thought that was cool. The jersey was valued at maybe $150. I was trying to sell it for $175. So I think O'Connell has upside. I do like Aiden O'Connell. So I did it, you know, that was one of the cards. And then I really liked this Aiden O'Connell right here. It's almost like animation, like the Batman back in the day, like the old school original one. Where it's like, pow, bang, boom, wham. Aiden O'Connell right there. Comics. This is also a wild card one. 4 out of 5. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this other one on the left isn't like this one right here isn't like the best looking. Like, it's not like super clean, but I thought that one was really cool. So, I don't know. I mean, you add all this up. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that adds up to 150? It's got to be close. I knew going into it, like, it might be a little tough for me to get the full 150 worth, but I was like, you know, if I can get 125 to 150, you know, cards of trade, like, I'd be kind of happy. I figured like 20, maybe 30 for this one, 50. I didn't even look these up because I didn't have time. Maybe 15 or 20 for this one. So we'll say 75. We'll say 15 for this one, maybe 20. So we'll say 90. Trey Tucker, I'd say at least 20, maybe a little more. So I'd say, you know, that'd be like 110. And then, you know, the Aiden O'Connell here. Is that one worth $40? I think so. I think it's a pretty cool looking card. So, all in all, I think it was an okay trade. I ain't mad at it. I don't want to sit on that 49er jersey. If I can get it to someone that's a Niner fan, I get, you know, some cards out of it that I want. And I was just like, you know what? Let's do it. So a second, gotta clear out this box and put the stuff in here. What do you guys think? So if it's I don't know, that's a signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Yeah, if it's numbered, I'd keep it. I'll have to look. If it's like it's got the cert tag, but I don't know if you're saying like if it's numbered I'd have to look. I'll definitely think about it. I haven't listed it or anything yet, so I got time. All right. So that being said, let's we clear the table here a little bit so we can kind of make room for the next phase of this real quick, guys. Appreciate that. Michael 918 says he would have made that deal. That's what I was thinking, man. So, all right. All right. Speaking of good breakers, one of the ones I do like a lot. Funny dude, man. I haven't bought anything from him in a while. He does a lot of random team stuff, and I don't like doing random team breaks personally. I like always, dude, I miss on stuff all the time and freaking I don't know. I just feel like with random team stuff, you're paying a little bit more. The positive part about it is like you're going to be able to hit possibly hit a higher card, get a nice team. Like maybe the Texans hit a CJ Stroud or something like that, or the Spurs, if it's basketball, hit a Wemby. That's the only downside of doing PYT, not PYT, but random team. So the guy I'm going to mention right here is the one and only Hitman Rips. This is a YouTube channel. Even if you don't buy from him, sometimes I like just watching him because he's energetic, he's funny. His breaks are a little pricey versus some other guys, but for the entertainment value and like kind of what he brings to the table, I would say, it's definitely a good option if you're wanting to do like random teams. You don't care about like the pick your own team stuff that much. So, and pull up his, so that's his website, and pull up his YouTube and show you guys that. All right. So that's his YouTube page. I think he's live right now. Yeah, he's live right now. He goes live on like Fridays and I think a couple other times a week. So he's a cool dude. Sometimes I'll like just kind of watching people rip cards while I'm organizing my own cards and stuff. And then here's his website. So you can see if he's got anything available. Buying Hitman's breaks here. I'm just curious what he's got going on. Oh, he's got bounties up, and he does races. He gives stuff away for free, 250 to a person who hit. Nice. So that's pretty cool. Got some different options for people. But his breaks, I mean, he does add a lot of value. But like as you can see, like some of these for all this, like this middle group right here, is like the 180 range. Dang, here's one for like 358. So a little higher up there as far as price goes. Like here's one that, you might be able to, do something a little less expensive, but is the value there. So I don't know. It's all kind of eye of the beholder. Why does he have pictures of Optic? Optic isn't even released yet, is it? Yeah, that's Optic right there. I didn't think Optic came out yet, though. Sorry, guys. It just puzzled me for a second seeing Optic in there, but maybe they released it. I don't know. I'll have to go online and look. I didn't think Optic had came out, though. All right, so that's Hitman Rips, man. He's a cool dude. Only downside I'd say is that he's a Chargers fan. But I'm going to show some cards I got from him. Let me raise up the roof. I'm going to show you what I won from him to begin with, and then we'll show you some cards that I've gotten. And I have stuff from him I literally haven't opened since flipping August, bro. And I'll show you here so you know I'm not lying. Look at that date. 8/8/23. Kind of ridiculous. I know it's funny. But, you know, I subscribe to him and whatnot. I had to peel that off real quick. I subscribe to him, and one of the things he tries to do is giveaways and races for people just in his chat, even if you don't buy anything. And so check this out. I've been waiting a while to open this. But with the card show coming this weekend, I figured, you know what? Now is a good time of any. And I usually don't win stuff, so this is like actually pretty surprising. But this is like, now is a good time as any to freaking open this bad boy up right here for some cards. So even though his breaks are more expensive, like he gives away things like this on his channel. A freaking slab case, a Zion slab case. So check that bad boy out. I forget how much these are. I think they're like, I don't know. I think they're under 100 or right around 100. But this carbon fiber looks clean, man. Look at that. Snap it in there. You can lock it. And I wanted one of these too. And then I won one on his channel. And I've been wanting to open this for a while, guys. I really have. So these slabs I got right here tonight and the ones I'm going to show you guys tomorrow. Boom, check that out. Put the slabbies in there. Ready for the card show, man. So that's pretty sick. So shout out to Hitman Rips, man. I appreciate that. I didn't realize, I thought they'd be a little tighter, the openings. But so that's pretty sick, dude. So, and then we got a bunch of cards we're going to open from him as well. So pretty cool, man. That's not too often I win stuff. I usually don't win shit. But that's pretty cool. So shout out to Hitman Rips. I ain't been there in a minute, but yeah, I definitely appreciate him. And I honestly, I don't even remember what cards that I have because I sat on some of these so long. I know some are going to be baseball and basketball, if I remember right. And I'm hoping between this, maybe some other stuff, maybe we'll have some nice basketball cards. I don't think we ever hit anything crazy, but I know there is some stuff that has like gone up in value with the playoffs and stuff. Oops. So here's the Hitman logo. Jalen Duren for the Pistons. And then there's Luka Doncic or Doncic. I always mess up his name trying to say it, but let me go a little further out. I was gonna let us. That's too high. All right, so that's pack 1. Let's go to pack 2. I remember I was buying some basketball and football, baseball from them. Some of the sold. It's going to take me a minute to remember what we got here. Patrick Surtain. Russell Wilson, Let's Ride. Jerry Jeudy. Another Patrick Surtain. There's a John Elway. Silver. The old Bronco throwback. All these were random. Like, you don't really have pick your own team. Washington. It's pretty nice. Rookie right there. Allen Robinson. I like those sparkles, man. This will get rid of Doncic. I don't think any of these are numbered, but Matthew Stafford. Aaron Donald. Karen Williams. Allen Robinson again. Kurt Warner, retro. 19 out of 25. That's kind of a cool one. I should put the Warner right there, maybe. All right, keep it rolling. Yeah, Hitman Ribs, he's a funny dude. I like him. The only problem with Hitman is he's a Charger fan, but we'll forgive him for that. But yeah, he's a good dude. Baseball. Do not show me any base. I've opened enough baseball today. When do you guys say it? Oh, man. All right. JJ Bleday. Oh, and if you guys see anybody that's any good, let me know. Shea Langlers. Esteri Ruiz. Shintaro Fujimanami. Shea Langjellers. Esteri Ruiz. All those are just repeats. So rookie, I don't know. Is this guy going to be any good? This Fujinami, that's a rookie, or Ruiz. Well, I guess all those are rookies, so I don't know. All right. Next pack. Something top loader in there. That was something thick for a second, but I don't think it was. Got a little Hendon Hooker action. I think that's a silver mosaic. James Williams. James Williams, Amon St. Brown, Jamison Williams, Aiden Hutchinson, Jack Campbell, rookie. Center stage, Malcolm Rodriguez, Jamar Gibbs. What we got here? Herman Moore. Oh, that's pretty cool. I remember him. And Panini points. 400. I want to make sure. Okay, 400 Panini points. So sick. I forgot I had that coming. We'll take Panini points. I got some others too, so maybe I'm getting enough to get something cool here soon. All right, what's next? I move these out of the way real quick. Optic got released early. Oh, what? Mavs in the playoffs. He's good. I got a sick Henry Ruggs auto. Nice. I haven't even looked to see what they're offering. I know you're joking, but you guys want to see this one? I kind of ruined it already, so let's just see what it is. Damn, dude, that makes me... So when did Optic get released? Today? I was just at Walmart, dude. I want Optic. Optic's probably my favorite overall, dude. So, Malachi Branham, 7 out of 35 auto. Black rookie. Oops. So this is 2022, 2023. I don't know. I kind of did a little research on him. It sounded like he's not good yet, but he has upside potential. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a 50-50 on him. But with Wemby on that team, you know, good players lift up other good players. He might end up being good down the road. But let me know if you guys follow basketball. If you know anything about him, let me know. You know what I'm saying? So here's a Tim Duncan. Here's a Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Devin Vassell or Vassell, Blake Wesley, rookie, Keldon Johnson, Dwayne Wade, and Manu Ginobili. And then here's a Devin Vassell right here for the Spurs. Target a week ago. What? I thought it was like on hold till like June or July or something, bro. Are they just blasters that are released now, not nothing else? Or because I heard they pulled back the ship or something on Optic did. There's a Magic Johnson. That's pretty cool. Here's a Alex Rodriguez. 140 at a 199. Let's rip this basketball pack. 22, 23 Prism. Maybe there'll be a Wemby in here. Would it be crazy if it hit something crazy? Marcus Morris Sr., Caleb Houston, Tim Hardaway, he was a stud. I remember him. And Brooke Lopez. I don't think it's a silver. As long as my lighting, it's hard to tell. Who's the dude from Houston, the rookie that's really good? It's not this dude, is it? Or is it this guy? Caleb Houston? Yeah, oh, blasters. I hit a downtown and a blaster last year. People on Facebook are charging $70 a blaster. Good Lord. Don't surprise me. We should have bought them all. Michael, we should have been smart enough to buy them all, bro. And then we resell them for like 120. We'll top theirs with ours, man. Yeah, I like Optic. All right, let's see what this one is. All right. Well, that's a big team bag, huh? Really pack this one up. Maybe there's something nice in here. Cut it open, I think. I hate these stands. Sad thing is I bought 6 stands when I did a transaction with a dude and got ripped off. It's my own fault, but still, it's all right. We slow roll it. Who's it going to be? As the kids say, do we sweat it? Boom shakalaka. That's pretty sick. It's pretty cool, man. I think it's hella sparkly, dude. I like that. You like that? You like that? All right, 2 more packages from Hitman. All right. A pack of Absolute Football. James Cook, autographed. That's not that great of an auto. Oh. A thickie right there. Optic. Speaking of Optic. This is so old. This is when the last Optic came out. Gabriel Davis, Devon Diggs, Von Miller, and Care Elam. Oh, looks like we got some Chargers. Khalil Mack, Austin Eckler, Derwin James, Isaiah Spiller, and we got Khalil Mack right there. Numbered 253 out of 299. That is a nice Khalil Mack. jersey match. As much as I hate to say it's nice, but it is. All right. Got this little absolute football five card pack. I'll rip this real quick. Sometimes I save these, but going to the card show tomorrow. Any cards I can get to use as trade bait if we hit something nice. Jalen Waddle. James Conner. Tyrone Davis Price. Joe Burrow. Said screw put it back to your PC. He was a Raider. Yeah, I know, bro. It's always one of those tough ones for me. I keep my Raiders, and then I'll keep some cards that I'm like a Dan Marino rookie, like some stuff where I'm just like, you know what, like, yeah, I want to keep, you know, that card because he was a good player or something, you know, and I'll put him in a separate box. So, Drake London, and a Kid Reporter. Crazy how many cards came out that they printed and shit, man. I almost went to Target too. Now I wished I would have, man. They're probably all bought out though. You know what I mean? All the optic blasters from Target. People do like go to them like hotcakes. So I don't know. I don't know if this running back for the Niners is any good, but I was like, whatever, I'll just top load it. We'll throw it in a top loader. Why not? All right, one more pack from Hitman, and then we have some other stuff we're going to be getting into as well. A few nice cards from Hitman Rips. Nothing too crazy. Is this from Hitman? Yeah. All right, last one from Hitman. Nick Chubb, Deshaun Watson, Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, Watson, Garrett, Chubby Chubb, Joe Thomas. That should be okay. I was gonna say that should be in a sleeve. It's pretty cool. Joe Thomas card. Thompson Robinson, DTR, rookie. Waller, Adams, Carr, Renfro, and there's a Derek Carr. You can't see it. It's like green. Yeah, you can't really see, but it's green. 83. Jeez. Won't focus. There you go. 83 out of 89. Should we put Carr up there? Well, maybe like this. Put him next to that. Devontae Adams. How about that? Make him happy. Next to my buddy from college. It's a nice card. It's a nice looking card, I think. Jack Youngblood for the Rams. 2-2 Atwell. Autograph 13 out of 25. What do you guys think of Tutu Atwell? I'll put him up right here. Oh, so there's my team. I live in Cleveland. Nice. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald. Are you a Browns fan? Warcraft? Cooper Kupp. Aaron Donald, who retired. You guys think he'll come back? That dude was good. That was, I mean, like, we kind of suspected he might retire like year before last or whatever, but Zach Evans, numbered Cooper Kupp, 42 out of 250. How about Aaron Donald? We'll hang on to that bad boy. 65 at 149. Spider Sense. Yeah, people buy 10 to 15 at a time. Oh, yeah, on the boxes. Yeah, man. All right, let's we have one from eBay, an eBay buy, and then got a few more breakers to get into before we do the banger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My buddy Otis told me about this card on eBay. This isn't like an official like Topps or any kind of card like that. So it's like a custom card. Didn't even put it in the right way. It's upside down, bro. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Man. I don't like seriously, why'd they put it in upside down, man? I'll put it in new sleeve. This is a custom card. Nintendo Power. No cheat codes needed. Tecmo Bo Jackson. Raiders running back. And look at the back right here. I have heard that I was good in Tecmo Super Bowl, but I never played it. Bo Jackson. So yeah, that was a cool card. It was like $8 or something. But yeah, Otis told me about this. I was like, oh, dude, that's actually pretty badass. Even though it's like a custom card. I thought it's cool just because like I want like a memory because I don't like have a regular Nintendo. I don't play Nintendo. I know you can do stuff to play Tecmo Bowl still and whatever. But I just want something that like reminds me of my childhood of playing Tecmo and Tecmo Super Bowl with Bo Jackson. So that card kind of epitomized my younger years of playing video games. We gotta display that. Right? I think we gotta display that. Sorry, young blood. All right. So this dude's pretty cool. We're going to show next. I'm going to show you his Hater Makers. He's a cool dude from Texas, but he's a cool dude on TikTok. Just look up his name, his picture will be like that. And so the next few cards are going to be from Hater Makers. I bought a few breaks from him. And some cost-effective options too. Like he does some like breaks you can get into pretty cost-effective. So I always like that when you can buy some breaks that are, you know, under $40 kind of thing. Yeah, you may not hit as many like banger cards or whatever, but oh, that's kind of cool. And me and him did he sold me a card. I don't know if it's going to be in one of these, but we'll see. All right. Devontae Adams. Jacobs. He gave me a killer deal on the card too. There's a Zenith Devontae. Kind of like that Zenith. Jimmy G. Josh Jacobs. Michael Mayer. Aiden O'Connell. Green. Is that numbered? Not numbered, but Mayer. Jacobs Green. Not numbered. O'Connell. Mayer. It's pretty nice. Check that bad boy out. Thicky. Class president. Says round 1. The 1 almost looks like a 7 though. Doesn't their 1 look like a 7? That's pretty funny. But that's pretty cool. So we'll take that bad boy. I know he's on a Raider. I know. I already know what people are going to say. I don't care. I still, like, I'm not rooting for him to beat us or anything, but, like, yeah, wish him the best, you know? Appreciate what he did for us Raiders. This is a nice O'Connell card right here. Love that sparkle. So, sorry, D Money. Derek Carr. What, you're getting replaced, bro. And how about the Bo Nose Funky Deli? Funkadelic style, guys. Look at that. Boom shakalaka. And then we have a Trey Tucker Mystique. Wait, I can't remember if that Funkadelic's numbered. No, it's not. Should put Trey up. Now I'll leave the Bo and Jacobs up for now. Are you a Browns fan, Warcraft, Ohio? Let me know if you are. I got a Denzel Ward autographed jersey I'm looking to part ways with. It's nice. It's not a black bag one, but still nice. If I got $100 for it, I'd be happy. Or $100 in trade. Like if it's trade value, maybe $125, but cash like $100. Trade value $125. Well, yeah, nice Denzel Ward jersey. Denzel Ward, I think he's good, but I think he's gonna be a beast. Even like. Just OBJ, but he's gone. You people are sleeping on Trey Tucker. He's got to get better with his hands, bro. He cannot be bobbling balls if he wants to be a good wide receiver. If he can fix his hands. Put that guy right there. There we go. Hater Makers. Mad Max, Max Crosby, Devontae, Jimmy G, Jacobs, Adams, Jimmy G, Crosby, Adams, Jacobs. What we got here? It's pretty cool. Like that Jacobs. Zeal of approval, JJ. I don't know. I really like this Devontae Adams card. I really don't want to take this thing down, but I guess we got to. And Zeal of approval, Devontae. Ooh. I didn't know I got a second Funkadelic. Oh, this one's not. This one's gold. One of them's gold. One of them's like not. I think. Oh, maybe they're both the same. Hey, buddy. Hold on a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Standing ovation. Now that's a clean card. Man, I like that card. I think that's sick. Like the crowd down here, the fans. I think that's pretty cool. You go like this. Like this timber. This Devontae is pointing to that Devontae. This one, the Zeal of approval is saying, look at the gun show over here. Mayor, Star Glazing, Trey Tucker, Jimmy G, 87, not numbered. Do that. What do you think of that? All right. Let's see how many packs I got left to open from him. 2 more packs to see. 5. Two more packs to see if you got that card that we bought from him. It just happened, so it might still be in transit, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that sucker was tight in there. Okay.
He'll wipe it down in a minute.
All right, thanks, buddy. Dalton Kincaid, Josh Allen, Dorian Williams, Stephon Diggs, who's now a Texan, Dalton Kincaid. Look at that, Tim Tebow. Russell Wilson, Joey Bosa, not numbered. Numbers, Josh Allen. Numbers, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, Bosa, Herbert, Eckler, Allen. Nothing too crazy. All right, Eckler, Henley, Davis, Johnston, Henley, Zeal of approval, Justin Herbert. Not numbered. So Zeal of approval, Herbert. Here's a rookie Stallions. Quentin Johnston. Sutton, Judy, Williams, Hamlin, Diggs. All right, this should be the last pack from Hater Makers. Hopefully this is it. Save that bad boy. I think it is. I think it is. What do you guys think it is? Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, Jimmy G, Adams, Jacobs, Jalen Hyatt, McConnell. It's orange. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but Mayer, McConnell, Michael Mayer Mystique. How about a star status? Devontae Adams. Man, Jacobs was my favorite Raider for first favorite Raider in a long time, like that much that I liked him. But I really do like Devontae Adams, man. I think Devontae Adams is a stud. Super stud. Any guesses? What do you guys think it's going to be? Where's my sweat? I'll put it back here. We use this. All right. Here we go. Oh, thanks, buddy. Got a beer. Cheers. Crack that in a second. How about a zoom? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let me hear you say ayo. Ayo. How about a Jacob zoom, man? He gave me a killer deal on this, man. These cards are going for like close to $300 on eBay. And he was like, yeah, it's because he knew I was a Raider fan. He asked if I wanted it. I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to spend that money. I was like, if I do, bro, it's like, I don't want to offend you, but like, you know, I'd have a certain like price range. And he's like, no, I'm not looking to get rich. He's like, what are you thinking? So I gave him an offer, and it was like half of what other people were selling them for. I really don't want to spend that much on a card at the time, but pretty sweet. Josh Jacobs, what do you guys think of that? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Mute the mic. Be right back. All right. Sorry. Had a bathroom break. All right. Got beer, so I should be good. Yeah, I wish Hunter would have worked out too, bro. What do you say about Jacob's auto? Oh, that's what you're thinking it might have been. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I really want a Jacobs Kaboom card. Like the next, like if I was to target big ones, I probably just should have. To be honest with you, I should probably just save my money from the boxes I bought earlier, and start saving up to get a freaking either Jacobs Kaboom card or a Devontae Adams downtown. I still need a Devontae Adams downtown, and they've even gone up from last year by like almost $50. Last year I could have got a Devontae Adams downtown for like 180, 200. Now they're like around 250. So, all right, this is I'm just gonna take that down because these ones are not hater makers. This is Hunt Breaks on TikTok. They're okay. I don't have nothing bad to say about them. They do a good job. Thing is, like, I'm always gonna be honest with people. If someone does a good job, I'll be like, yeah, they do a good job. You know, someone doesn't do a good job, you know. Good Lord, dude. This thing is not wanting to stinking open. So we're gonna cut it. Look at that. Speaking of autos, how about a Zamir White auto, bro? Little National Treasures action. 38 out of 49. I don't know who to take down. I guess we'll take down this one. I don't want to take any of them down. Oh, there we go. I moved the tray out. That's why. All right. All right. Hunt Breaks Pack 2. I don't know. It feels like nothing's in here. I think nothing's in here. More than sports cards. I think TikTok makes them have to ship one thing. All right, so check this out. Who's looking forward to a certain boxing match coming up here? Is there anybody here looking forward to a boxing match? Some people aren't, but I'll tell you what, I'll be honest. I actually am looking forward to a Mike Tyson Punch-Out, baby. Mike Tyson Punch-Out, dude. Nintendo Power. Tell me that's not pretty cool. Also, I copied Otis, so Otis told me they had this card too. I was like, dang, that one's cool too, because he's like, I bought a Mike Tyson and a Bo Jackson one. I was like, oh. So I thought that was pretty cool. The final boss of the ring. Fight. So I actually like these cards. Look at that. Look at Mike Tyson. I Broke my back. My back is broken. Spinal. Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson's gonna freaking beat this dude. What's his name? He's boxing. Who's got to go? We got to move someone. I don't want to take down my Bo Jackson. Punch out. Boom. So I think that's pretty cool. Dude, I wouldn't mind if they did that for all video games, dude. You know what I mean? Like if Topps or Panini or something, like they'd probably have to get permission off who owns the rights for those video games, but just make some iconic throwback cards. It's like, you know, those games aren't very cool anymore, but like can kind of remind you of like back in those days. I used to love Mike Tyson's Punch Out too. Kind of sucks. Like makes you feel old. Know what I mean? Nah, I mean. Oh, it's a nice RPA. Curious to see if he keeps getting better. He definitely got upside, man. I want to see Tyson knock him into next year. The only way I think Tyson loses, man, is if the game's rigged. Logan Paul or whatever, that's his name, huh? Appreciate that, Sammy. Yeah, bro. That's why I like cards, man. Like not all of them everybody will agree with, but like I don't know. I'd have to go on eBay, but like just type in Mike Tyson Nintendo card and see if something pops up. You know what I mean? $8, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a custom card. It's not like, I don't know if it'll be worth anything one day or not. I mean, it's not like done by Panini or Topps or whatever. And then you could maybe do like Bo Jackson, Techno, Nintendo card and, you know, see if it pops up. I think they had more. So it would be cool if Panini or Topps did it and did like a quantity of 100 or something or 50. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd be down for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think Mike Tyson's gonna jack him up, bro. But yeah, I appreciate that, Sammy, man. Yeah, dude, thanks to Otis. Otis found that and he's like, I don't know, he sent me a picture or something. I don't even know how we got on the subject. But he's like, check this out. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, I was like, oh dang, dude. And then it brought back all these memories. And then I didn't even buy the card. I had it saved in my cart. And then I went to buy the Bo Jackson one and it was sold out. And I was like, what? And it pissed me off. So then I bought the Mike Tyson because I'm like, well, I better buy the Tyson one before that's sold out. And then like a few days later, I checked again and then they had more stock of that card and I was able to buy it. So, I was going to wait a little bit, like a week or something before I bought it. All right. So next up, all right. So this next breaker is another one I really like on YouTube. Real similar to going to be real similar to the style that's like random team and stuff for like Hitman Rips. But I like this guy as well, and he's funny as well. Chai City Pulls. So we got like 4 packages from him. I think 4 or 5 from him we're going to open, and then we'll get to our last package after that. But that's his YouTube channel. You can check him out. So I like tuning into him sometimes. And then his website. He probably don't have anything up right now, but that's his website. I think him and his old lady. I guess they have a video up there, but anyway, so yeah, that's Chai City Pulls, and that's who we're going to be opening. I like him. I just don't like the random team thing, man. I get smoked on the random teams. Some people don't, dude. Some people hit big, man. And I'm like, dude, I've gotten smoked too many times. I'm not saying I haven't since that, like I bought stuff from them. I usually don't buy stuff from Tri-City Pulls. So, or Hitman Rips, just because I don't like the whole random thing, man. You know what I mean? Oh, we got Leaf Draft. I was buying a lot of this. I ain't buying that Leaf crap no more. That stuff is a waste of, even though it's like 13 or 15 bucks or whatever, it's a waste of money. Like they're fun to open if you want to open cards, but this stuff is junk. I'll tell you that right now. In my opinion, but that's just me. All right. Darnell Hunter for the Vikings. Cousins, Smith, Cook, Moss, Cook, Hunter, Retro Series, Randy Moss. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty clean. It's a thickie, so it needs a thick top loader. Cook, Moss, Marset, Moss, Keelan Mond. And as good as Randy is, we're going to put him over here. I like the setup we got going right now. You guys want to open these cheapy packs? I probably opened more of this last year than anything else. The point where, hi, buddy. My dog came up behind me. Matthew Berry. Brock Purdy. Jalen Hyatt. Another Brock Purdy. Crazy. Bijan Robinson. I mean, I guess we're committed now. We got to at least put a sleeve on Brock Purdy. I mean, there are some cool Leaf cards. I don't like the draft ones. I mean, and Bijan, we should sleeve him. I ripped so much of this, dude, and took so much to get an autograph where it's just like, dude, that was a waste of money. Most of the time you could hit nothing. Devin HN or Richardson, Edwards, Walker Howard. The Blue Stars is short print. You're talking about on the what are you talking about here? What are you referring to? For optic? Oh, okay. I don't know. Which one was Blue Stars, bro? That? All those were base. Or are you talking about the Randy Moss one? All right. It's all good. All right. I remember with Hitman and Tri-City, even though I liked both of them, I missed a lot more than I ever freaking hit. It was like the worst bad luck drought. Other than winning that little box from Hitman Rips. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing just like PC my own team. I'm not going to hit nothing big for another team typically. If you guys didn't have enough baseball earlier, you want to rip some more. Some Topps Chrome. Or Riley Green. Another Riley Green. Green. Chase Young. Xavier Baez. All right. See 2 more packages from Tri-City. Hunter. I didn't talk about Michael. All right, let's see. Well, I think I remember this where I finally hit like an autograph. And I was like, geez, dude. Bought a lot of breaks to finally hit an auto. Gerard Encarnacion for Miami Marlins. I don't know. Is he good? You guys tell me if he's any good. We got Hanero Miller, Shaz Chisholm, Jacob Berry, Luis Arias, Sandy Alcantara, Jordan Grosshands. You don't know him? Yeah, I don't either. So it's like, yeah, you finally get an auto. It's probably like someone that nobody even wants. But whatever, all good. All right, last pack from Tri-City. Yeah, that's why I don't like doing the random thing, dude. Do not like doing random breaks anymore. To the point where I almost refuse to do them, unless it's someone that I really like or whatever. Or I respect or something like that. But even then, it's like, nope. I'd rather just do PYT, man. Jordan Alvarez. I know I've heard of him. He's good. Alex Bregman. Jordan Alvarez, Titans. Kyle Tucker. Jose Altuve. Oh, it's like a throwback card. Alex Bregman. Kyle Tucker. Hunter Brown. Jeremy Pena. Alex Bregman. Kyle Tucker. Jose Altuve. Jose Abreu. Alvarez. Pena. Bregman. Tucker. Alvarez. Abreu. Bregman. Tucker. Alvarez. It was like I just saw a repeat there for a second. And I think I've had enough baseball tonight, so I think I'm gonna pass on opening these guys. We'll do that some other night. I'm baseballed out. All right, what do you guys think? You guys ready for the last package, man? Let's see how long I've been holding this sucker for. Since October. Bought this in October. Any guesses of who you guys think it is? Shout out to Tri-City Pulls, though. He is a cool dude, so I ain't got no hate on him. Just the luck of the draw when it comes to random teams and stuff. So, Hold on, guys. 1 second. My son wants to say something. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right. Any guesses on what this bad boy is, man? Danielle Hunter for Vikings optic looked like it had blue stars. What? Around the border? I can look real quick. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Daniel Hunter, my bad. Yeah, so you're saying that's a short print? I got you now. Nice. Well, maybe put that in the possible trade. It's hard for me though, because like I need to, after I do this video, if I do the highlights, I need to leave the cards out or in order to do highlight video, and I'm like 2 videos behind for the highlight videos. Otherwise, they get put away or they get mixed up. So, all right, you guys about ready, man? I think I'm ready. Are you ready for some football? I don't know who I'm going to replace up here. Someone's got to go, man. Somebody's got to go. This is one of my more expensive cards, my friends. And I've held on to this baby. Haven't opened it. I held on to it for a while. Let me pull the tape off first so we can display this in the full effect. I almost freaked out because like I couldn't find it. I was going by tracking numbers, and then I was like, throw away packages. And because I've hung on to it for a while. Because this is back when the Panini Black came out last year. And I did want a high number Davante Adams. Or low number, I mean. But tell me that's not sick. Davante Adams autograph 5 out of 5, baby. Boom. Shakalaka. My voice kind of echoes in this little area that I do this in now. So I don't want to yell. It's all like sound, like it'll crack and stuff. I'm gonna try to get some sound stuff to help that, but what do you guys think, man? What do you think of that bad boy? Yeah, dude. I don't have too many like low number Davante Adams cards, let alone a freaking autograph. So this was a special card for me. So I paid, I'll be honest with you guys, I paid $200 for this card. I can't remember if it was an auction. It was through eBay, but I don't know if I bought it outright or if it was an auction. So that's not a cheap card, but I don't care. I'm like, you know what? Well, he's a Raider. If I can get a clean looking card like that, that's autographed, that's low numbered. I got to spend 150, 200 bucks. I think at the time it was like I can either spend that money on this or Devontae Adams downtown. And the thing is, like, yeah, he's got other autographs, but they don't like the cards don't always look good in my opinion. You know what I mean? But these Panini Black cards look clean, dude. Here, we can take it out of here. Let's look at it a little better. Sometimes the corners get messed up on the Panini Blacks, so some people don't like them. I'm not going to take it all the way out of the sleeve, but we'll kind of pull down the skirt right here and see what we got underneath the hood. It's a pretty sick card, man. I don't know if that helps it or not. Got all those different colors in there. So that's why this is one of the reasons I like Panini Black, and then the Obsidian, especially with the Raiders colors being silver and black, guys. Like, those are probably the two that I think look really good with the silver and black uniforms of our Raiders, or those of us that are in here that are Raider fans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other cards like, I don't know, Don Ross. It could be a Don Ross auto. It's not going to look as good, man. You know what I mean? Could be Prism. Well, some of the Prism autos are clean looking, but there's a lot of other like cards that I feel like if it was Devontae Adams, it's not going to look as good. So that, to me, that black is like pretty fire, man. You know, and then the Obsidian coming out. I don't know if there's any low number Devontae Adams. I haven't looked, but you could type in maybe. Let's do it together real quick. How about that? Let's do it together because I'm kind of curious now. We're gonna go in here. eBay. Sucks. I got to type around my camera stand. I don't even know if he has autos in Obsidian, to be honest with you guys. You guys see this all right? So it's 23. Here's one Adams number to 75. $9. That's not bad. Plus $5 shipping. Here's one of 75 electric etch. So hold on a second. Huh. All right. I was 30. That might be a little steep in my opinion, but I don't know. Maybe not. So here's one for 75. It says of 10 right here, but always verify the picture and make sure the picture actually says it. So this is a 9 of 10. Adams for 75. So it's not autographed, but it is a patch. It's not a bad looking card, you know what I mean? That's probably not, the patch probably isn't game used though. Enclosed authentic memorabilia is from and it's not from any specific game or event, aka paper towel. There's one of at 100 purple. I mean, man, some of these Devontae's like out of 75. Here's one for 20. Well, that's pretty good price, man, for Obsidian. 30 out of 75. Not as I mean the orange ones are lower numbered, but I'm not as a fan of the orange. I think the purple might be a little bit better. Here's a green. A 50. There you go. $8. That's 2022, so that's like a year old. It's not a bad price. Get a nice Devontae right there. So that's what I'm saying, dude. You just gotta look. You add them to your cart, and then if you don't want to buy it right now. See now I'm showing you guys this. I'm like, man, I should go buy this, but someone else is gonna buy it. But no, that's fine. You guys should buy your own like stuff, and if it's something I can help you with or whatever, you know what I mean? I mean, that's numbered to 50. So it's not bad. And that's a killer deal. Oh, here's one. All right, 23. Auto to 25. Blue Shimmer. Prism. Oh, this auction ends in 36 minutes. Oh, the autograph isn't. I don't know. It's not like the best autograph, but I don't know. I mean, it's an okay looking card, I'd say. 120, numbered out of 25. I don't know. I wouldn't pay over 150 for that. That's what I know. I don't even think I'd go past 120. Maybe 125 if I really wanted it, but I mean, I know these blue shimmer cards, they are cool. They do look cool. I mean, I'll be honest, they do look cool, but you know what I mean? Let's see. Here's just a Devontae Adams base for $329. Sometimes you can go back 1 year and find like some cost-effective. There's a signed helmet, mini helmet. Find some like inexpensive stuff. What we should look at. See what you guys say in the chat here real quick, but you said that would look better on your desk. Nice. Minor league rookies, DJ. They bought a few months ago, like the Rangers, but Jeter was always that player that I wanted to be. Nice. All right, Michael, I want to take it easy, bro. Did you see the story about when Panini says game use patch, it doesn't mean it was worn by the player on the patch if it doesn't say so? What? Let me read that again. The game use patch doesn't mean it was by the player on the patch. You mean game used on the card, or you mean game used on the actual patch? Are you talking about when the card said it's not like by any specific game or event kind of deal? That part, or because yeah, they definitely worded it to lead people astray, or you know what I mean, to where they don't have any responsibility for Doing some shady stuff. For sure, bro. For sure. But yeah, let's look up one more thing I was going to do. Just because I'm curious, we're talking about a few things. So I want to look up the checklist for Obsidian. I want to look up this year and last year for Obsidian real quick. Oh, he said it means it was worn by some player in a game, but maybe not the player. Oh, on the card. Oh, that's an interesting one too. I could see that. I can see that for sure. Yeah, because it just says game used. It doesn't say it's worn by that player. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely taken advantage of a lot of us collectors to some degree, I guess you could say, bro. All right. Let me look up this one more thing. I want to check something. We'll kind of do it together. So in case there's anybody that wants to check this out. All right. All right, we're gonna go in, check out Obsidian 2023 football checklist. Cardsmith breaks. I used to use Beckett. I like Cardsmith better for several reasons, but so go down here, go by team real quick. So everything's separated by team. And we'll scroll down to the Raiders. It's in alphabetical order. Too far. Okay, so here's all the cards you can get in Obsidian. So pretty much none of these from here up are autographed. Any of the autos, instead of saying like relic there on the left, like right here, so I'm saying like relic or whatever, we'll say auto. So all these ones from here on down are all your chances at autographs. So it looks like for players, Aiden O'Connell, Howie Long, Jacobs, Marcus Allen, Michael Mayer, Trey Tucker, Tyree Wilson. So there's not even the possibility to get a Devontae Adams auto. There is some Devontae Adams that might be cool, like cutting edge memorabilia right here. Devontae Adams Supernova. Oops, wrong one. Oh, that's Tyree Wilson Supernova. My bad. Oh, yeah, there is right here. Okay. Yeah, so I guess you can get a Devontae Adams Supernova. That's, I guess, about it. So let's go back. I want to see 2022. Essentially, where I'm getting at with this is I just want to see if there's any autographed Obsidian Devontae Adams with the Raiders. Because I don't remember if he had any autographs last year with the Raiders, and Obsidian at least. All right, here's the Raiders. Woodson, Carr, Renfro, Marcus Allen, Zamir White. Oh, they had some Charles Woodson autos last year in Obsidian. I don't remember seeing those. That might be a cool looking card, Charles Woodson. But yeah, I know Devontae Adams autos. Same thing. Last year they had a Supernova, Devontae Adams, cutting edge, atomic material. So they had some Adams cards, but none of them were autographed. All the auto ones are right here from that point down, from Woodson down right there. So well, that's all I wanted to know is if essentially if they had any. So it kind of answers my question. But that's what I'll do. I'll just go in, you know, and I'll sometimes I'll do this even before I buy a break. So I'm like, what are the chances if I get the Raiders, I'm gonna get an autograph? Or so I kind of like, you know, I like to look up the whatever it is, like if it could be optic or I just like to look at the football checklist. I go down here at Cardsmith Breaks, but since optic is coming out, let's see if they have a checklist out now. Sorry, I gotta type around my tripod for the camera. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I don't know. For some reason, I like the way Cardsmith Breaks does their checklist versus the other ones. Oh, it's not out yet. Damn it. I wanted to see if I go into optic to see what Raiders they're going to have coming out. So I know. Let's see if oh, I guess Cardsmith or Cardboard Connection has it. I just don't like how they. Yeah, they got a lot of throwbacks here in this optic, dude. You guys can see this all right. Should I blow it up a little bit for you guys? Give me a second. It's freaking all right. Looks like they got a retro from like 2003 Tim Brown. And then a retro auto of Tim Brown to 25. Nice. They got a Willie Galt. I mean, I liked Willie Galt as a Raider, but that's kind of crazy. They're going to have him listed on Oakland Raiders. I think you remember Willie Galt more as a Bear than a Raider, but maybe I'm wrong. Super Bowl downtown. Oh, shit. Look at that. They're going to have a Super Bowl downtown of Marcus Allen, bro. Get the out of here. Bro, man. I bet you that's going to be sick. They got a Super Bowl downtown of Marcus Allen, bro. Oh, man. I bet you that's going to be fire, man. Then they got a Howie Long auto of 25. 2003 retro. Looks like a Tim Brown, Marcus Allen, Howie Long autos to 10. Man, that. Yeah, this optic might be really good for the Raider spots, man. Warcraft Ohio said, then they showed a player that was wearing 12 jerseys at once and then took them off. And they cut him up and said player warrant. Oh, bro. I can see that. I wondered that, man. Like, I mean, I've heard stuff, but I mean, I always wondered, like, could it be the player just wearing it for half a second? And, like, you know, we all probably guessed that, knew that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, dude, Devontae Adams downtown. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Or not Devontae Adams, Marcus Allen, dude. So that optic coming out might be fire. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I'm gonna get on out of here. See if I can angle up just a tiny bit so I can get a better picture for you guys there. You got that Mike Tyson Punch Out, Nintendo Power, Bo Jackson Techno Bowl, Nintendo Power. Got a Bo Jackson Funkadelic. Josh Jacobs Zoom. And then, of course, the autograph, the highlight of the night, in my opinion. Devontae Adams, man. 5 out of 5 auto. But the point is, just like I showed you for looking up Obsidian, trying to see if there's any like low number autos on their checklist, you do the same thing for everything. Look up Panini Black, type in your favorite player's name, see if they got low numbered stuff or whatever. Type in, Panini Black 2023 or, go back years prior too, depending on the player you're looking for, and see what pops up on eBay, man. All right, Warcraft, I appreciate you, bro. You guys have a good night. I don't know. It's getting kind of late. My son, I think, is wanting to do something tonight. So we'll see. I got to get probably his cards together. But I'm going to try to do a little video. I'm trying to make it like super short, where I'll probably just record it or something and drop it in the morning. But I'm going to try to do one where I show the cards I'm going to bring to the trade show. And, of course, Hitman Rips, Chai City. Appreciate you guys. Hunter Breaks. Hater Makers, LBC, and then Hitman. Appreciate that case right there. I mean, I probably should have just left that thing in the background the whole time. Why is it so blurry? Come on. There we go. You know what I mean? That's a pretty cool little Zion case, dude, for some higher end cards. So I'm all about it, man. All about it, guys. All right. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. Thanks for tuning in to Hardcore Card Collecting. We'll catch you next time. Peace.